once again to my math class, and in today's class let's quickly evaluate this. We have to evaluate integral of 3x all over 4 minus x then dx. And to solve the very problem, I told you that in integration we can use so many methods. We can use general method, we can use substitution method, we can use integration by parts, we can use integration by partial fraction. So many methods we can use. But I also told you that general method cannot work for all of them for the questions. So we can't easily use general method here. We can use it, but that will take us to maybe rigorous processes like that. Now we can use substitution method. And substitution method is simple. Make a particular variable the subject or represent it with any letter at all. And that's just it. Unlike you do in solving simultaneous equation, when you are solving simultaneous equation, you can use a substitution method, elimination method, or others. It's still the same thing that is applicable here. So the first thing we are going to do is to say solution, and when we say solution, we say let u be square root of 4 minus x. That's the value of u. And since our u is square root of 4 minus x, the next step is remove the square root sign. To remove the square root sign, let us square both sides. Now remember that you can also raise it to a power of half, because square root also means 1 over 2. So you can raise it to a power of half. And in that very case, square will cancel square root, and we are left with u squared is equals to 4 minus x. Alright, in this very case, let's differentiate this. And when we differentiate u squared, we are getting 2u. I believe you know how to differentiate. So when you differentiate this, you are getting 2u. Now we have du all over dx is equals to, when we differentiate a constant, we are getting 0. When we differentiate x, we are getting 1. So we have minus 1. Next step. Now make the x the subject of the formula, because in integration we are always integrating with respect to x. If that be the case, we make the x the subject, and to make the x the subject here, we cross multiply. Dx times minus 1 will give us minus dx. So we have 2u du is equals to minus dx. Now, but our dx don't need to be negative, it needs to be positive. And because it needs to be positive, we multiply both sides by negative, minus. So either you multiply or you divide. Either way, you are going to remove the negative sign. And we multiply both sides by minus. Minus times minus is plus. So we are having minus 2u du is equals to dx. That is all. Now the next one, let's substitute. This is the value of our dx. So now that's what we call the substitution method. The next one is put your integral of 3x all over. Our square root of 4 minus x is u. Remember, don't forget, we put u here all over, in brackets, dx. Our dx is, what's the value of dx here? Minus 2u du. Write it here. Minus 2u du. Very simple. Now remember, I told you that similar terms can cancel out, so it means that u will cancel u. We are left with integral of 3 times 2 is 6. 1 minus here. 3 times minus 2 is minus 6. We have minus 6x then du. What's the next thing we're going to do? Remember that from here, from this equation, we have that u squared is equals to 4 minus x. Let's make x the subject of the formula. To make x the subject of the formula here, x will cross over and change to plus. So we have that x is equals to 4 minus u squared. Yeah, when we make x the subject. So once we have this as the value of x, we substitute it here. Remember, here we have integral of minus 6x du. We substitute it here. And the next thing we're going to do is we can remove the constant term here. The constant term here is minus 6. So we can have, let's continue from here, of minus 6 integral of, the value of x is 4 minus u squared. We have 4 minus u squared. Then, what's the next one? Du. You can put du we have here. And that's all. So the next one is to open the bracket. So to open the bracket, we're going to have minus 6 times 4. That will give us minus 24. We have integral of minus 24 du. Remember to add du to both sides. The first one I integrated, I used the x, I added the x to all the side. Then minus 6 times u will give us, minus times minus is plus, so we have plus 6u squared du. And that is all. So I think we are close to our final answer now. The next thing is to integrate. When we integrate du, we are going to have only what? U, right? So we'll have minus 24u plus. Now when we integrate this u squared, we're going to have 6u raised to the power 2 plus 1. Then divide by 2 plus 1. Okay? The u is a constant, you can automatically disappear. We can put our plus c because we are close to a final answer. So therefore 2 plus 1 is 3 and 2 plus 1 is 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2, so we are going to be left with minus 24u plus 6 divided by 3 is 2. We have 2u raised to the power 3 plus c. Now this is our answer, but we need to substitute for our u. Our u was what? Square root of 4 minus x. So we will now have that. This will give us minus 24. Instead of writing u, you now write square root of 4 minus x. Close the bracket. This is plus. Plus 2 open bracket. Our u again, square root of 4 minus x. Then here we have power 3, raised to power 3. Then plus c. I think we've integrated. This is the answer to the question. I'm trying to put it in block. Okay, so that's our answer to the question. Minus 24 square root of 4 minus s plus 2 into square root of 4 minus s plus c. This is the best way you can integrate this. It took a whole lot of time, and don't forget that you can actually integrate with calculator. I will talk about that soon, and I'll see you in the next class. Thank you.